ሰላም ሰላም የዩቲዩብ ቤተሰቦች እንዴት ሰነበታችሁ? እኔ አበራ በሚካኤል እባላለሁ። ትምህርታችንን ባለፈው ሳምንት ካቆምንበት እንቀጥላለን። ባለፈው ሳምንት ያየነው ስለ ፕሮጀክታይል ሞሽን ነበር። ፕሮጀክታይል ሞሽን ላይ ሆሪዞንታል ፕሮጀክሽን ማለት ነው አይተናል። ሆሪዞንታል ፕሮጀክሽን ላይ ሆሪዞንታል ኮምፖነንት ኦፍ ቬሎሲቲ ዋይ እንደማድረግ አይተናል። ከዛ ሆሪዞንታል ዲስፕሌስመንት እንዴት ካልኩሌት እንደሚደረግ አይተናል። ዛሬ የምናየው ስለ ኢንክላይን ፕሮጀክታይል ሞሽን ይሆናል። Projectile motion. What's inclined projectile motion? This is a type of motion in which an object is projected with an initial velocity v0, which makes an angle theta with the total. The initial velocity v0 initial velocity v0 and with an angle theta with horizontal. Horizontal angle theta in what? So the two components, v0x and the v0y, is calculated by resolving calculate የምናደርገው እዚህ ላይ resolve የምናደርገው let us consider this small triangle here. This is v0. So since this is v0y and this one is v0y also, so this hypotenuse, this one is adjacent. Now v0y and the v0x is calculated by using the trigonometric function. By using the trigonometric function, which is the sin of theta is equal to hypotenuse v0 y over v0. So when you rearrange this one, v0 y, which is equal to v0 times sin of theta. Then what about the horizontal component? It can be by using cos theta. The cos theta will be narrow. Adjacent over hypotenuse v0 x over v initial. Then by rearranging, we have v0x, which is equal to v0y. So እነዚህ ኮምፖነንቶች ብዙ ቦታ የምንጠቀማቸው እነዚህ ኮምፖነንቶች ነው። ምክንያቱም ከሌላው ከሆሪዞንታል ፕሮጀክሽን የሚለየው የኢንክላይን ፕሮጀክሽን ኮምፖነንቶች አሉት። ሁለቱም ኮምፖነንት ኦፍ ቬሎሲቲዎች ኢንዲፔንደንትሊ አናላይዝ ይደረጋሉ ወይ ደግሞ ሃንድል ይደረጋሉ ማለት ነው። So throughout the flight, the horizontal component of velocity is constant. Whenever it can be moved through the flight, v is equal to v0x. Now, when we reach at this position, vx is equal to v0x, then vertical movement of velocity value. So, when can we reach at this maximum position, vy which is equal to 0. Maximum position was 0, so we touch vy 0 now. Zigam first, the master, vx or v0x the vertical value standard rotation. Zigam first. The two components v x square, which is equal to v x initial, and then you have vy here, so we have the true velocity v. So now how we can calculate the horizontal velocity at any time t? Horizontal velocity at any time t is calculated by using vx, which is equal to v0x. This v0x is equal to v0 times cosine of theta, which is constant. It's constant. Constant ነው variable ማለት ነው። Vertical component of velocity calculate ለማድረግ vertical component of velocity at any time t is calculated by vy, which is equal to v0y plus gravity times t. Since v0y is calculated, which is v0 times sin of theta, so vy, which is equal to v0 times sin of theta plus gravity times t. Now the other one is displacement. We have two displacement, which is vertical displacement or horizontal displacement. So first let's see the horizontal displacement, which is change in x. Now the change in x is calculated by using this formula, which is v0x times t is the horizontal displacement. Since v0x is derived here, so v0 times cosine of theta times t, which is equal to v change of x, which is horizontal displacement, and the vertical displacement is calculated by using this formula, change of y which is equals to v naught y times t plus 1 over 2 gravity times t squared. Since v naught y is gravity here, so change of y which is equals to v naught sine of theta times t plus 1 over 2 gravity times t squared. This is how to calculate the displacement, horizontal displacement and the vertical displacement. And next one is how we can just calculate the time to reach at the maximum height. Time to reach at the maximum height in the object probable is the maximum lasers v1 0 mm lasers. The unknown time calculate maragli like the time to reach at the maximum height is calculated by considering this formula as we have discussed previously, Vy which is equals to V naught y. Now for upward slope we use negative g times t. So since we are determining the at maximum position, the maximum position is Vy 0 Vy 0 which is 0 equals to V naught y minus gravity times t1. Then in reference now cumulative number plus gravity times t which is equals to V naught y. Then the gravity goes to gravity time is equals to V naught y over gravity. So V naught y is equal to time t which is equals to V initial times sin theta over gravity. This is the time to reach maximum height. Time to reach maximum height was calculated in Maragall. Here we can calculate the time of flight. How we can calculate the time of flight? Time of flight is calculated Maragall dimension of the time of flight. What's time of flight? Time of flight means it is the total time for which the projectile remains in flight. The total time for the projectile remains in flight. Object tension, the theta rule, flight rule, this can be addressed at the time of flight total time available. So this can be derived from this equation, which is change of y is equals to V naught y times t plus 1 over 2 gravity times t squared. Since we have to come reach at this position, change of y is 0, change of y 0. So the change of y 0 equation also 0 is equals to V naught y times t plus 1 over 2 gt squared. So in reality scenario, 0 which is equals to, we have free time common, number V naught y plus 1 over 2 gt. When we set the time here, cancels out 0 equals to V naught y plus 1 over 2 gt. And then since for the upper so let us consider some negative, so 0 is equals to V naught y plus 1 over 2 gt. So when we rearrange this one, we rearrange like 1 over 2 g times t is equals to V naught y. Then 2 comes here, g times t is equals to times V naught y over gravity, this cancels out, time is equals to twice of V naught y over gravity. Since V naught y is V naught sine of theta, V naught sine of theta over gravity, this is the time of flight. Total time, which is the time to reach at maximum height plus the time to reach at the ground. We call sometimes ascending time, then descending time. So that's how the two time is called time of flight. Total time is equal to time of ascending plus time of descending. So which is V naught sine of theta, time of ascending is V naught sine of theta over gravity. Then time descending is also V naught sine gravity, sine of theta over gravity. So twice of V naught sine of theta over gravity. This is time of flight. Next one is range. What's range? Range. The range is maximum horizontal distance. Maximum horizontal distance is called range. ልክ ኦብጀክታችን ከዚህ ተነስቶ ፍላይት አድርጎ እዚህ ጋር ሲወርድ ያለው ከዚህ እዚህ ጋር ርቀት ምን ይባላል? ሬንጅ ይባላል። Range is the maximum horizontal distance for the projectile is called range. So we know that change of x is equals to v naught x times t. For the maximum distance, change of x which is equals to r. We want to reach at the maximum distance. Maximum as change of x in the r coordinate. So at this time we use time of flight. Total time action maximum distance we make. So r is equals to v naught x times time of flight or total time. So instead of total time, let's use r is equals to v naught cosine of theta times twice of v naught sine of theta over gravity. So here we have twice of v naught square sine of theta cosine of theta over gravity. This is now the range, to calculate the range. And then sometimes we know that from the trigonometric function, twice of sine of theta cosine of theta will be the same as sine of 2 theta. The sine of theta that put on, so the now realize that this is our action v naught square sine of 2 theta then over gravity. So this is range. Now the range is maximum at 45 degrees. By this formula we can write theta is equals to 45 degrees. At this position range is maximum. Range is maximum. And then the other one is maximum height. Maximum height of the projectile is the point at which the Vy which is equal to 0, Vy 0 minus the maximum height which is maximum height. So the maximum height drive ማድረግ እንችላለን። maximum height drive ለማድረግ ከዚህ drive ማድረግ እንችላለን። Vy square is equal to V naught y square minus twice of the gravity times height. Since Vy is 0, you are 0 corner, 0 is equals to v naught y square minus twice of g times h. We know this is twice of gravity times h, so which is equals to v naught y square. Divide both sides by 2 times gravity, by 2 times gravity, you cancel together. So h is equals to v naught y square over twice of gravity. Since we have derived now v naught y from the first calculation, v naught y means v naught times sine theta square over twice of gravity. This is the maximum height. Maximum height actually calculate ማለት ይህ ፎርሙላ ተጠቅመን ማለት ሌላ ፎርሙላ ሲሰራ v naught square sine square of theta over twice of gravity. You know, and finally now we can just calculate the angle for which the range and the maximum height can be equal. Range and the maximum height can be equal. Range and the maximum height equal angle drive ማድረግ እንችላለን። የምንለው angle theta is equals to 75.76 degree. Range and the maximum height equal ማለት ነው። range and the maximum height equal ሌላው ደግሞ range maximum ነው 45 ዲግሪ እንደሆነ ቅድም አይተናል። በዛ ካልኩሌት ማድረግ ይቻላል። ስለዚህ ኢንክላይን ኮንዲሽን ላይ እነዚህን ነገሮች በደንብ ማወቅ ያስፈልጋል። የመጀመሪያው ምንድነው? እንዴት ነው ኮምፖነንቶቹን ካልኩሌት ማድረግ የምንችለው? ኮምፖነንት ካን ቢ አናላይዝ ኢንዲፔንደንትሊ ቪ ኖት ኤክስ እና ቪ ኖት ዋይ ለየብቻ አናላይዝ ይደረጋሉ። ከዛ ሆሪዞንታል ዲስፕሌስመንት እና ቨርቲካል ዲስፕሌስመንት ካልኩሌት ማድረግ አለብን። then ሆሪዞንታል ቬሎሲቲ እና ቨርቲካል ቬሎሲቲ at any time t ካልኩሌት ማድረግ አለብን። then we want to calculate the temperature at maximum height, then the time of flight ካልኩሌት ማድረግ አለብን። ሬንጃችን ደግሞ ካልኩሌት ማድረግ እንጠቀመው ፎርሙላ ቀድሞ ተጠቅመን ካልኩሌት እናደርጋለን። ፋይናሊ ማክሲመም ሃይታችን በዚህኛው ፎርሙላ መሰረት ካልኩሌት ይደረጋል። So this is all about our today's lesson. Thank you.